Where are you from?
I'm from Australia, Melbourne.
What brought you to Japan?
I wanted to come and see a country I've never seen before that has got lots of history, is interesting. Basically, that's it. Yeah, history is what I'm after. I want to see samurai. I want to see all the stuff that happened in the past, hundreds of years ago, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
How long are you gonna stay in Japan?
2 weeks.
Is this first time here?
First time here, so I've only been here a few hours.
What are your first thought about Japan?
It's nice, it's neat, it's tidy, it's people have got just like Australia, they're just going about it's a work day, so they're obviously just going to and from home or whatever, probably going home at the moment. So it's lots of people walking around doing stuff. Yeah, so it's nice and busy. It's good. The two people that weren't helpful were the Europeans that we asked for directions.
What has surprised you the most in Japan?
It's so convoluted, trying to get out of the station and walk around and find where you have to go, because all the streets on a different level from the trains, and just trying to get used to that. In Australia, everything tends to be on the same flat, right? There's not so many levels like that. You tend to have it more on a flat, so it's more open. Yeah, so just that idea you have to take a lift to go down to the street is interesting.
How is Japan different from Australia?
It's sort of more condensed, more tight. So you can see on the roads that very narrow. So your sidewalks are just painted. In Australia, you'd have a curb and the cars couldn't go up the curb. Here, you've just got a line painted. So it's quite different from that kind of more open sort of roads and stuff like that, walking down the city streets. Yeah.
Everything going slower here.
Yeah, no, that's right. You don't feel like it's a problem, but it's just so different. It's because it's there's an older city, based smaller roads, but England tends to be the same way. You have very, very tight roads, stuff like that. So you tend to have some of that history just built around. Yeah.
What food do you want to try in Japan?
Sushi, sashimi, noodles, and curries you do here, everything, a whole lot. Absolutely, I'm here to try Japanese food, that's for sure. Yeah, everything I have in Australia, I've loved. So yeah, now it's time to try the real stuff.
Have you communicated with Japanese people in English?
It's been really good. So even when they're struggling with English, they're very patient, and and that patience is probably the thing, isn't it? Yeah. So it's been very good.
How did you study English when you were young?
I studied the regular way. So primary school, doing English classes as normal, and then high school, because I'm a scientist, my English is probably worse than average. I didn't concentrate on English. I concentrated more on science. So I only just passed English. So she's probably got better English than I have.
How important is it to practice speaking English?
I think it's more important for me to try and practice other languages, to be honest. I should be learning more languages. So coming here is a good way to try and expose myself to things that are different. Hopefully I can learn something.
How can Japanese people find opportunities to practice English?
I guess it's the same as what we're doing now, right? Going to the country and practice, and forcing yourself to do it. Right? Being prepared to make mistakes and saying it wrong.
What advice would you give to Japanese people learning English?
Don't worry about making mistakes. There's plenty of English people who can't speak it properly, so just go ahead and do what you want to do. If you want to mix it up a bit, there's probably a correct way of talking it. Just go ahead and just start speaking it. That's it.